and we'll roll the old printing press along. We'll roll the old printing press along. We'll roll the old printing press along, and we'll all hang out in kind. Howdy, folks, it's Johan, your favorite little ink blob, back at it today with some more 8C! Woohoo! Oh, wait, right. Uh-oh. It is death. Welcome in, folks. Hope everyone's doing well. We have so many. We've got first. Is it not rather than first, second, third? Are we just adding an extra for the place that you come in? But welcome in all. Hope it's going well. Glad that folks are able to catch the stream. I'm sorry it was very short notice, but had one of my it's goofy because they're kind of sort of a 12-hour day, even though I'm only getting paid for 10 and a half of the hours, but basically out and about for a 12-hour work day. And then came home and kind of collapsed because I did not realize how tired I was, and I bought myself some little, like, jelly beans, because one of the few upsides of working retail is you typically get some sort of discount for the store you work at, and we've got a bunch of seasonal candy right now. I went, you know what, let's get some of that, and I could not even finish, like, the little bowl of jelly beans I had poured for myself. It was quite sad. So, we're here now, though. We're awake, we're alive, we're chugging. Second, third, fourth, fifth. Why is it spelled if it's pronounced f? Wait, what? Oh, fifth. Well, fifth. You do typically pronounce the th. It's not just fifth. It's a subtle thing, but it sounds different if you just pronounce it as f. If it's the fourth versus fourth, right? Because it's pronounced th, yeah. Oh, okay. Information. Yeah, no, fourth just sounds very strange. Fourth? Oh, yes, of course. Or, sorry, of course. But yeah, I don't know. I was rethinking the half. I like half just because that's, like, particularly heinous to try to actually say aloud. However, I feel like it would more rightly either be halfst after, like, the 1 in the numerator, but that's not, you know, that's denoting how many pieces you have rather than how big the pieces are, so maybe it would be better to prioritize the denominator, in which case it would be halfened, right? Which, you know, I'm the halfened person in the stream. I'm like, I can kind of see that. I don't know which is better. I think half is the funniest, but not sure which one would be more, like, taxonomically correct. Ah, yes, the best spelling of fish. We love it. So many forbidden spellings from Vsauce. Oh. One, two, threeth. Threeth I kind of like. If one half is just one-thent. One-thent is... honestly, just nt is a very good, like, abrupt suffix. One is a voiceless dental non-sibilant fricative, and one is a voiceless labiodental approximant. I'm guessing the F is the fricative, and then the labiodental approximant is the th, because labio, I'm assuming, is referring to the lips, so that would be th, since that requires using the lips. Oh, unvoiced. Oh, really? So it is the other way around, so the th is the fricative. Huh. That is wholly unexpected to me. We love the names of sounds. Yeah, I still remember, I went through a phase where I genuinely thought, oh, I'll get so much better at learning languages if I can just learn how to pronounce all the sounds that are recorded in IPA, because then, you know, pronunciation should be easy. I just need to look up the IPA of it. I was listening to Spotify at school, so I cleared the queue and put in stylin and stylin. Hell yeah! I assume the TGK stylin. Certain etymology nerds. Does it need to be only certain etymological nerds? Because I feel like there's a lot of etymology nerds that would be into that. Is it botting if I steal someone's account and play styling? I mean, I don't think it's botting if you are manually doing it. It could be potentially hacking, but depends on also how you get it. Could just be account theft. Oh, that was not enough of a jump. Manual botting? I think... Don't want to burst the bubble, but I think manual botting is referred to as, oh wow. Love when my brain blanks on the word right as I'm saying a thing, so that it really falls flat, even when it wasn't going to be good in the first place. It's the thing that was very popularized by Henry Ford. A lot of factories used. Assembly line, there we go. Laboring, that also works, but yeah, I think I was going specifically for assembly line. Just pop humans in for the bot labor. Is there a lingo color for IPA? Oh, that would be evil. When is oneth coming to, or onethant coming to letters plus? Good question. Ah. My jump button. Wait, then what's 1/3? 1/3, 1/3? Boop. 1/3? Oh god. 1/3 just kind of makes me think of, oh no, thirth makes me think of Earth. So there's a, oh, what? Who wrote that? There's a lovely little science fiction story called If I Forget Thee, O Earth, and now I'm just thinking of If I Forget Thee, O Thirth. 1/3? 1/3. I feel like if someone pops in right now, they're going to be wondering if we're in some sort of new, like, demonic conjuring Twitch category. Oh, great and mighty 1/3. I summon thee to save me from the lava sandwich. Bacon, egg, and cheese? Sounds good. Although, you popped up right now? You did. Hello. So, 1/2 is 1/2? Okay, yeah, 1/2 sounds a lot. Okay. If I'm ever writing some sort of, like, Lovecraftian eldritch horror story, I feel like 1/2 is absolutely one of the great old ones. Wait, what country? What do you mean, what country? Baker's doesn't. Baker's doesn't. Baker's doesn't. Yeah, like, tell me that these don't sound like things that could be part of, like, Lovecraftian incantations. The nt should be the number in the denominator. Okay. Demonic country? Did I? I think I said demonic incantation. Did I say country? Or conjuring. I might have said conjuring. That might be it. C-O-N-G-G. C-O-N-J-U-R-I-N-G. I said country? Oh, okay. I mean... Countries? Conjunctivitis. Okay, but tell me that demonic conjunctivitis would not be a miserable experience, because, like, from what I've heard about how, holy water, is sometimes maintained, it's not exactly the best treated stuff, so you could probably get conjunctivitis from the holy water. So you get rid of the demonic stuff just to get a normal viral infection? Man, that'd suck. I think we've talked about this during Jump King a while ago, but I do find exorcisms very fascinating. Not like the actual process of them directly, but like how you get to the point of having an exorcism conducted if it's by like an actual Vatican ordained exorcist. It's a tough process because they try to actually make sure that, hey, we've like ruled out that this is just normal like, mental illness, which I think is good, because, you know, sometimes people need therapy rather than someone trying to purge them of demons. Okay. Oh, I needed to wait longer. Oh, we were so close. Oh, wait, no. Discord. Why are you making Discord noises? Uh-oh. We need streamer mode. Streamer mode. Why did you not turn on? Uh-oh. Sorry, one moment. Also, welcome in, Ollie. Sorry, we collectively were busy talking about exorcisms. Definitely not just me. Why am I having such a hard time finding streamer mode? Streamer mode! There we go. Streamer mode on. Alright. OMG, speaking of therapy. Oh, okay. Tim says hello, I came from his stream. Oh my god, he's live! I should have popped in a little bit. I have been slow get moving this morning, and I realized I needed to send an email right as I was coming online. I do stories. Speaking of therapy, yes. Have I seen the poster on Discord? Yes, I did. 6.5 hour session. That's a long one. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and every other Wednesday. If I'm not better after 10 months of doing that, I'm Sue. 6.5 hours is very long for, like, that, I don't know, like, if you told me you had a 6.5 hour therapy session just in a vacuum, I'd go, like, physical therapy? That's a very long actual, like, talk therapy session. Fascinating. Wow, my first therapy and you're mad? Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's not just with one person. Okay. Yeah, no, the poster is absolutely interesting. How does one deal with rejection? I'm actually a very bad person to talk to about that, Carsey. As someone who tends... I tend to overreact, and be, like, very sensitive to it. And just being straight up, that is something I, have recognized in myself. Like, I'm not the worst in the world. I am friends with a lot of people that I've been, like, interested in romantically, and it's just, like, not, you know, that's not a thing they reciprocate, but we can still be good friends. But in a lot of the little things, I tend to be, like, hypersensitive to, like, being socially rejected. So I'm a very bad person for good advice there, because I'm learning it there. Oh, I see. Tim said go away. Well, then I think you should go eat a pizza about it. That's usually a good way to cope. No. Finished the game in 2.6 hours? Yeah. Which, I like that Sigma said, you know, about 2.5 hours for $1 is not too bad. So 1 hour is like exercising form of therapy, another is emotion stuff. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. That is a much more reasonable thing. I was just like, man, 6.5 hours of talking to one person would be, whew, I mean, good billable hours for them, but damn. Wah. Oh yeah, no, that's still a lot for you to be doing, but still, hopefully that does some good work for you, and it helps you out. So probably overstimulated after 1 hour already. Aw. I mean, yeah, I don't know the exact forms of it, but therapy can be a lot, but still good on you for trying to find something to put some work in. Every time I laugh, my mic cuts off? Oh, really? Huh. I thought that, like, modulated a little bit. I didn't realize that actually, like, cut out. Or, like, my laugh is fairly staccato a lot of the time. Got what you were doing and now you're confused. What is happening? Oh. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. That's how it sounds? Okay. There was something else. Brain. Oh, there we go. Panic attack today. Oh, I'm sorry. It's like, there was an important message and I can't find it. It was literally looking right at it. Me and my classic ketchup blindness. Thank you for the flip, Ollie. I appreciate it. We flip over all obstacles, and that is how we shall complete 8B, or 8C. Oh, we're on 8C. That's right, we're so much better than I thought. But sorry about the panic attack. That's never a fun day, but you're here and alive. And that's good. Flip the Johann head, Johann dies. Pot, he survives. Okay, I'd kind of, be thinking about making a little coin flip asset for the overlay if we ever need to flip a coin, and one side's ink pot, the other side's just Johann. That would actually be pretty great. The secret 8C, exactly. We sail the 8 Cs. Pot, he survives. What is this, child, he, you? But no, flip is the Johann? Ah. Hope I just don't peace out after an hour tomorrow. I'm already overstimulated. Couldn't go to dance class today. Aw. It's, you know, still, you're gonna go. You're gonna do what you can on it. And you'll see. Don't, you know, don't pre-get worried about it, because I do that a lot. Okay, sorry, focusing. We have to hyper. Nope. Ah. But no, I do that a lot where I, like, get way in my head about something ahead of time and defeat it beforehand. Just supered. Sad. Don't jump and hit your head. Look! Look. But if I don't jump, because I'm afraid of hitting my head, then I'll never jump at all. I was trying to be inspirational there, but apparently my brain is not working well. What am I pressing for the hyper? I was pressing down right and then dash jump as we hit the corner. Yo-yon. No one started saying yo-yon after you misspelt it? Well, I mean, like, I guess it's a bit like a yo-yo, but can you imagine a Johann yo-yo? Think how messy that would be. Ink would get everywhere. It would be very specific use cases. Yeah. No, we jumped too good. Whoa. Oh, sorry. It's like, man, my back hurts. I should lean back and adjust posture, and it sounded a bit like popping bubble wrap. You know, I have nothing to say about that one. For a smoother hyper press, jump and dash simultaneous. Oh, right, we've talked about this. And I'm so forgetful. It's been like 2 weeks. Thank you for the reminder. Blech. Although this may be somewhat an issue, because again, I probably need to get a new controller. Here's some advice. Don't die and win. Wait. Now, hold up. Is there supposed to be a comma there? Don't die and then that lets me win? Or don't die and don't win? Because I'm reading that as the and being part of a conditional. If don't die and not win, why happens? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, actually, a ferrofluid yo-yo, that would be pretty sick. Especially if you then had like a little electromagnet in there so that you could change the shape. Yeah, being stuck here forever, exactly. Because then it will be permahan. Johann not is when win is defeat. Alright, well then, I guess I will just be stuck here forever. I feel like Robert would be happy about that. That seems like his kind of Jump King cursing. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Do ink blobs age? Well, that's kind of the beautiful thing about it, is the ink blob itself is me just animating ink. So, while ink ages, I can just go get new ink. You know, it's not like it ages significantly. You can use very old ink, but I suppose it is technically aging in a sense. But me as the ink spirit, I am a separate thing. Age has much less of a... There's not like a physical impact on the ink spirit. Tomorrow might be good. Do spirits controlling inked? Ink age. Why do they call it? Oh, yeah. has that vibe. But yeah, so do the spirits that control the ink age. I would say yes from a technical perspective, but not in like, you're not going to come across, I guess, an elderly ink spirit. There's not like an erosion necessarily, at least that I've experienced. I have heard tell that there are some that tend to, I guess there is a form of erosion in some sense, and it does happen. I have heard to ones that tend to prefer possessing inks like the kind that I do, that have a tendency to eat away at themselves, or more accurately at the paper that they're written on, so the memories themselves may become faded over time. It's quite sad, but I haven't experienced any such thing. I mean, I seem to have perfect memory, don't I? So, surely it couldn't happen to me. Confront people about the being late thing? Alright. I wish you the best of luck with that. Bananite? I do hope that goes well. That sounds very frustrating, Carsey. Burp. Okay. Okay. Oh, controller, don't just start randomly rumbling on me. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay. No! Ah! But we're getting there. We're getting there more, so we're practicing and so on. Practice a hyper at start? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. It's just, it feels not very consistent. Like, I can do it. I just... modulating is tough. I know it says a particle. Yeah. Up, 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 up. Practice. Yay, spelling. Yeah. So like, I think that's not as good for the beginning, but like, we'll get there. We will get there at the end, I'm sure. You guessed Ron? Who's Ron? Ha 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 ha. And the bellman awaits the bottle. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Wah. Thank you, thank you. I am very excited. I have not had the time and energy for doing my pre-records this week. Although they're still coming up because mwahahaha, I built in a week buffer. Although I'm hoping they'll be able to do 2 pre-records today, after stream. Hey, maybe I should like pay attention to the game I'm playing. Oh god. But I don't know. I'm still trying to like 100% decide the next sort of like Wednesday game I'm playing. But the Lingo 2 demo goes up today. And then very soon I want to start playing a game called 7 Days to End With You, which is same developer as Refined Self. Looks super awesome, and the reason I bring it up is because it seems like it's got some overlap with Chants of Sonar in that you are trying to like figure out a language that you are not just intrinsically given to know, which is I'm super excited for. That's part of why I'm trying to build a little space in between doing Refined Self in it, because I think it's going to be super awesome. But that we'll be doing some of that soon. Yeah, it looks super cool. How'd the linging go? I think it went fairly well. There were only 2 that I got like really hard stuck on. Duolingo dating sim? Yeah, basically. Welcome in, Quarum. Yeah, because I remember one of the things that we were talking about where I was like, this feels kind of like a missed opportunity in Chants of Sonar is the fact that the journal fills in for you, whereas in 7 Days to End With You, it sounds like there's not like, you never actually get the answer, so it's all sort of projection and picking up on it, which I'm very excited about. And yes, it is, you're talking to a stranger, so it's a dating sim. Uplinging my ding till I, whoa, whoa. I feel like that's too hot for this stream to handle. No, so Ollie, it was not a stream, because again, I'm doing a lot of pre-records at this point, because I'm like, that's something where I can do that when I've got time, and that will let me go through the stuff. So I did all of the Lingo 2 demo. It took me like 45 minutes, and that will be coming up this evening at 11 p.m. Pacific. So yeah. Boop boop boop. But yeah. So trying to do some cool stuff with that. Yee. It was interesting. I like the mechanics. There were two that I'm still like a little like on. But I'm excited because I know Lingo 2 itself uses different mechanics than the demo, but if this is like the lines they were thinking along, I'm very excited. I thought I had seen the end, but I went, I'm not 100% sure, and I did double check Icely's video of it, and that helped me go, oh, there is yet another thing. Hey, welcome in, quote. How goes? So here's the thing, Avon. I do take game suggestions. I know I'm slow moving on them. But I do take them. I'm keeping them in mind. There's a couple that I would not have played otherwise. But doing one that's just purely recommendations from folks, I unfortunately am still kind of operating on a fairly like limited time schedule, and there's a lot of games that I like really want to get through, kind of thing. Because part of streaming is me trying to get through a backlog of games, and yes, of course, that involves me finding new ones for— oh god, that didn't grab. New ones forever and always. So, there's a lot of them where I still want to maintain some filtering on it, but I mean, keep throwing in suggestions, and at some point, I may get around to them. Chess Battle Advance in this chat? Whoa! Welcome in. I'm glad you're doing well, quote. Cobblemon? Ooh. You should totally play My Femboy Roommate. I feel like that is something I should be deeply worried about. Oh goodness. Slowly but surely making a Pokemon game with an inbuilt level editor. Oh hell yeah. That sounds super fun. We love— I mean, in this chat, is this a chat that would enjoy more Sokobon likes with level editing? Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, did you say editor? Thanks, Haven, for your concern. Okay, but what if the person that I am planning on moving in with in like 2 months' time, or at least that's when I think apartment hunting will be starting, what if they could, by some definitions, be a femboy? Like, should I then be playing it just to, like, make sure that I understand, like, how to act, or— no. I do not know that game, but I feel like I can take a good guess as to what I should be worried about. I'd cry if I played Undertale because I think I'd do something wrong and cry. Yeah, you can't do anything wrong. There's ethical choices that you might be more worried about, but, like, that's your journey. Good try, because I forgot the ending anyway. Yeah, I think it's fun. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, damn. I do need to talk to them. I want to get my roommate to play Unpacking, because I think that would be I've been talking about that a little bit. I think that would be a really cool thing to just like use as a way to get a better idea of like their living habits. But again, like Undertale and many games, they are a journey. There isn't a wrong. Tempted to say something, but that framed me as a degenerate. I see. Why would I date 114 learning opportunities? Good question. Long time ago, I told Hemipoli I didn't understand how he was able to make his own editors for his games because I had no idea where to even begin making such a thing. Oh, cool. So that's sort of coming full circle. You're going, oh, hey, well, you know, I had no clue where to start, so let's figure it out. You want to date both? Bop, bop, bop. I mean, this is fair. I do think, as much as I like Papyrus's energy, I do think, like, I would enjoy dating Papyrus, but I think I'd enjoy marrying Sans. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I think Papyrus would be good for, like, going out and trying a new coffee shop, but I think Sans would be a lot better for, like, you know, merged finances and, like, you know, that stability. I like his sense of humor more, I think. It's sort of, like, better low-key. I made a chessboard editor and realized it was basically the same thing. Hey! Well, and that makes sense because, like, I was surprised by, like, you know, how does one even, like, go about making a saving system? Because I'm working on a little goofy, like, dice rolling game for a friend. And just realizing it's like, oh, it's just, you literally just find a format to save data in, and then maybe a way to obfuscate it, and then have a way to load it in. I'm guessing level editors, in the same way, you are just basically making the levels be a load from a particular data set, and then you're just creating an interface for being able to generate that data set in a way that the program will be able to read. But yeah, it is sometimes surprising how it's like, oh, this thing that I didn't know how to do is actually supremely doable. What are we talking about? Oh, I just suddenly started talking about the dateability of the skeletons in Undertale, but, you know. Chess Battle Advanced. Is chess chess? Good question. Will they respond with a full Chess Battle Advanced, or will it be, like, just Battle Advanced? Who knows? I guess we will in a little bit. Whoa! Whoa, la, 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 la. Kiss, Marry, Fight. Johann, Valihan, or Valihan, and Orbhan. Do we actually have, like, official Orbhan? I was gonna say something, but Chess Battle Advanced. Have a good stream. Alright. Thank you, Rusted Heretic. I appreciate it. Hope that you have a good Chess Battle Advanced. Boop. Bump. Ba-dum, bump, bump, bump. Bump. I feel like normal Han is probably the best to be able to beat in a fight. Ollie, Tim, and Johann give explanation. Interesting. Probably fight myself. You know? I think either Ollie or Tim could beat me up, so while I can beat myself up, probably, I know that I'm going to get as good as I give, right? Plus, of the three of us, I have the biggest grudge against me. So, fight myself, fight Johann. And then, I guess in my long-standing tradition of kissing men or non-binary people despite being fairly straight, probably kiss Tim, and then marry Ollie. But, you know, I think either could be fun, so. But I think mostly fight me. That bird at the end is me wanting you to fail and lose your sanity. It's working! Bop, bop, bop. Which Johann is the strongest? Which Johann is the strongest? I feel like Cowboy Han. I mean, like, that hat is, like, big energy, right? Oh no, you're so true. Thief? Yeah. Is, like, I don't know if Thief is physically the strongest. Because, like, I feel like, I don't know. Is Thief physically the strongest? Or just, like, does enough psychic damage to soften you up? But I feel like probably to, like, integrate all of those other parts, there's probably stronger, like, psychic spiritual energy. Up. Kiss, marry, fight, Johan. Johan, when Tim, me, and you raft? Oh, like the game raft? Or just like actual raft? I don't have the game raft, but like, I feel like I would be more down to like fly to the Netherlands and we build a raft and then just go get stranded and become a news story. Like, I'd be very down with that. You feel uncomfortable? I'm very sorry. But Thief would definitely make you end up in an alleyway. Yeah, one way or another. Played raft with your brother, but I laugh because I fail and go, oh, no. I want users to be able to load files from anywhere and save them anywhere. Wait, I missed a bit. The thing that I'm anticipating giving me a lot of trouble is making a file browser. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So being able to pull from a folder but keep it fairly locked down, I imagine. And then we play raft on the raft. I haven't really said anything about what the Thief does, but at some point I'll explain the lore exists. Ooh, okay, exciting. All right, bye, Afen. I apologize. I think the kiss marry fight may have been discomfiting. Whoop. Bum. Did die a few times. Oh no. Leaf. Oh, Thief. It's like, wait, who's Leaf? There's Leif Johansson? Setting forth to discover North America? Fight, Johan Tim Ali. Oh god. Oh no. I think that would just go poorly. I mean, hey, I suppose if you stick the three of us on a raft for long enough, we gotta figure out the food source at some point. Fun that you think I wouldn't fight anyone, or that you would fight anyone. Oh, Leaf. Wait, okay. Wait, what is the Leaf? I have Tim's number. He probably has his phone on quiet. What, you're going to call him up for a fight? Bum. Now, the operating system handles file permissions for me. It's fine to let the file browser be able to read the whole file system. Okay. So what's the primary concern? You'll start to survive by eating each other, aka cannibalism. Yes, indeed. And that is how I think the fight would come about. But I guess what Ollie is saying is that she would volunteer? Oh, okay. Just the UI? Okay. Honestly, yeah. I don't like UIs either. Bro, when I get cooked. Boom. Leaf is Rohan's Thief. Oh, yes. Gotcha. Tell Tim Bellman awaits the bottle. That's how to really start a fight. Them's fighting words. Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. I think of the three of us, Tim is probably by far the strongest. Like, I will say, I'm not a very strong person, but I do frequently say I plan on going out of this world the same way I came in, kicking and screaming. So I'm not just gonna, like, roll over and let myself become a snack, but I don't have high hopes. Yeah, but we all three would be uncomfortable fighting? I mean, yeah, I don't think any of us would want to fight, but I'm gonna be real here. If it comes down to it, I'm not, like, I would try and devise some way so that we could feel the most comfortable with it as possible, but, like, if there's meat on the table, my aversion to fighting is not greater than my aversion to starvation. At the same time, the bigger problem is probably water, so maybe it wouldn't come to that, right? I won't just roll over and become a snack. Okay, fair enough. That may sound a little weird. You already are a snack? Why, thank you. That's why I hide behind the cute little ink blob. Because that way, people might even have a way of thinking that. Fantastic 2-word explanation. Just Ollie weak. No. But no, like, I do think, like, genuinely in the raft scenario, biggest thing would probably be water. Because, like, there's only so far that a saltwater enema can extend your life, right? But, like, I don't know, I think we could figure something out. I'm sure there's content in there somewhere. Oh, and we could do the little, like, castaway thing, get a bloody handprint on a volleyball, but I guess since we're all hardcore gamers here, I don't know, we'll, like, get a bloody handprint on a Nintendo Switch, and instead of Wilson, it's Mario, or even better, Waluigi. We're like, alright, this is the only person we can speak to now. Would start eating the raft? I mean, I feel like the problem with eating the raft is, it depends on the material, but most raft materials are not highly digestible, right? Oh, you have thalassophobia? Then yeah, you probably don't want to go get stranded on a raft. Oh, man. I will say, I do have that going for me. I really like the water. I enjoy the sea and oceans. Called but did not pick up. Fair enough. It's okay. We'll propose the raft off collab to him later. It is truly terrifying. Understandable. But you can't be doing that on the raft, otherwise you're losing too much water too quickly. We will propose to him, yes, of course, exactly. Like, when you right-click on an image in your browser and click Save As, and a window pops up that lets you navigate to any folder on your computer and change the name of the file and stuff, I have to code the whole thing pretty much from scratch. Oh. Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Oh. I think I misunderstood, because I was thinking that when you were saying that you want them to be able to do it from anywhere, I thought you meant, like, have a data type that you could basically put through any sort of medium and then unpack into the folder. But you're saying you want them to basically be able to drag and drop that from any folder into the game so that they're not having to put it into a particular folder? Shaking and crying. No. Let's go to the cat island in Japan. Wait, there's a cat island? Hold up. Tell me more about this. Repo? What is repo? Okay, I have become, like, 5 steps more concerned by island with cats. Sounds adorable and lovely, but it's also Japan, and they have some very interesting entertainment areas. The fact that you have said that you are underage for the cat island? Why is there an age requirement for seeing the cats? Drag and drop is easy, actually. I mean, have a file browser window that the... Right, sorry, but I was thinking that it was you just put it in the folder. You're saying you want them to actually be able to navigate through and find it from wherever it's saved on their computer. Which, yeah, that is a whole nother ballpark. Oh, you're underage for going anywhere, not... Okay. Okay. Phew. Well, there's ways to get around that. Like, there's like parental consent and whatnot, right? Like, you know, a 5-year-old can still go on an international trip if their guardians are with them and whatnot. So I was like, what are they doing with the cats? I'm concerned. But yeah, an island full of cats sounds amazing. Here's the thing, like, I like the idea of a cat cafe, of, like, going and being able to hang out with cats sounds great in, like, a chill, cozy environment. But also, I don't really want to be eating my food in a cat's living space. Part of why I'm unlikely to own pets, probably. I don't know, I did not grow up with them, so it's still sort of like a... But, like, I don't know, the sanitary nature of cat cafes has always somewhat worried me. What do you think the colors fern, air quotes fern, eferner, and infernal do? I'm assuming these are lingo things? You have aerophobia, so you're afraid of both sea and sky. That does somewhat limit your options for traveling to other continents. I guess if they build a very large channel. Wait, said you wouldn't kiss me? Aw. I mean, this is valid. I do not blame them. It certainly does. Certainly does limit. Though maybe having access to the game's root directory is probably good enough. Perhaps. Because I feel like if someone's loading custom stuff, just like putting in a folder isn't too bad. Tim called me not real. I mean, this is also fair. I am but an ink blob. What about the color ah? The color ah, at least to me, I think of a red for some reason, because I think of the letter A as red. So I think it's going to be subtractive. Also claustrophobic? So, a very big channel. It's actually just flashing lights. That would also make me go, ah. But no, this is true. It is hard to actually kiss a fictional character. So I suppose Meathan, on the other hand. Love when companies lose rights to shows I like, and I have to resort to piracy to even watch it because it's literally nowhere. Yeah. Also, welcome in. Yeah, that's a fun one. But, you know, at the same time, that does make me, like, as someone who does generally avoid piracy, it's like, oh, there's literally no other way to get the product, so, oh no, right? Like, there is a certain point at which it's like, yeah, good luck, sit and spin. And we had like 2 times where we got to the point of doing the hyper pretty fast, and now we're just goofing around, I guess. You're back! Hey! The return of the Ollie. But now the real question, what's your alibi? No! Pain! Ah! Okay, come on. Yeah. You have alibi. Yes. Ah! Okay, kinda. It's one anime, Sakurada Reset. I started watching on Amazon Prime with actual Spanish dub. Hey, this is rare considering the anime couldn't be more obscure, but now Prime doesn't have the rights, so I can't watch it legally anymore. Ugh. Terrible. I'm sorry. Zoom! Okay. Maybe we can do that to be practicing. It still uses the same amount of dashing. It will throw off the timing here a little bit, but sure. YouTube. Hey! Okay. So good practice, but maybe not quite the right solution here. Speaked? The SE has speaked. YouTube, best piracy platform ever. I will say, I needed, there was one Easter where I thought it would be fun to get folks to watch, Jesus Christ Superstar, and I, didn't, remember my password to the service that I had it on, so I looked on YouTube and I was able to find a really low quality, I think it was a really low quality rip with the original audio, but I think it was Hungarian subtitles, but got them to watch it, and for a number of them it was the first time watching that, so. And thank you for the hydrate. I don't know what car seat what that is, Carsey. You also want me to play a Fanboy Roommate game. Also true. Concern. Jesus Christ Superstar? Wait, are you not familiar? Jesus Christ Superstar is a movie musical that was made based off of a Queen? No. Deep Purple? Deep Purple. Ian Gillan. I think Ian Gillan is Deep Purple. Ian Gillan is from Deep Purple, yeah. So Deep Purple did a concept album called Jesus Christ Superstar, and it became a musical and was awesome. You successfully gaslit Johan into thinking I was the Femboy Roommate game person. Oh, true. You're right, that was Avon. Reading and writing files through love.file system is a bit of a pain, so I'm using Lua's IO module. Okay, just get around it. Yeah, no, Jesus Christ Superstar, very good musical, highly recommend. Wait, it was you? Wait, I thought it was Avon. Huh. But yeah, no, genuinely, I quite enjoy it. Weird thing to say, but it made the Bible more interesting for me. Can we ban Essie now? No, people are allowed to like what they like, even if it sometimes confuses and scares us. Haven't read the Bible. I've read Babel. No, it's like I haven't read the Bible cover to cover, but I legitimately, Jesus Christ Superstar helped me, like, gain some more context for the characters and, like, humanize them. It's a musical? Yeah. I'm sorry, did you think Jesus Christ Superstar was just, like, it's got Superstar. Come on. It's got some absolutely, great songs on it. The movie, so there's been a number of productions of it. One of them had Alice Cooper as King Herod, which was fascinating. Ian Gillan, very good vocalist, in some ways, and the one from the movie, Ted Neely, I'm not as big a fan of, but man, can he do high notes. Yeah, I don't know, it was quite good. And then very importantly, hold up, one moment, this is deeply important to me. If there's anyone who is familiar with, Jesus Christ Superstar, I think a very, very, very important thing to make you aware of is that, no, I don't want a random ad. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Brief little bit of context. I like to do vocal impressions to a certain extent. I don't think I'm that good at them, but I have been told that I'm not allowed to do a Gollum voice anymore because it's, air quotes, unsettling. However, I had a voice that became, very Kermit-like after a while. So, I could do something more along these lines, and talk about how it's not easy being green. It's not super great, my voice is a little shot right now, but I can kinda do it. So, I was doing that, and I thought it would be really funny to have Kermit sing something like Always Look on the Bright Side of Life from, The Life of Brian. Always look on the bright side of life. I practiced that. It's been a while. I think I may have told this before, but basically, in the process of this, I looked it up. I was like, oh, what would be some other funny things? And in the process, I came across the most brilliant piece of art that I am aware of existing. Oh my god, wait, was that... Thank you for the raid, Tim. You've come in at a great moment, because I was just spreading the gospel of Muppet Christ Superstar. So welcome in. I hope Undertale Genocide route was going well. Welcome in, Cynthia. Hope it's going well. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you very much. We were doing some Celeste, but I was telling a brief tangent of if there's anyone here who is familiar with the fantastic musical Jesus Christ Superstar, please, 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 please check out Muppet Christ Superstar, which is a lovely little 30-minute album where it doesn't do all of the songs, but it does a significant amount of them with people doing voice impressions of the various Muppets. Yes, so my sincerest apologies, Jamie, but in my defense, I chose to fight myself, and the other two options left to me were kiss or marry, so I had limited options here. So, not trying to move in on anything, but in the hypothetical. But how's it going for everyone? So it wasn't Undertale this time. If it's both of you, what were you playing? How was it going? Boop, boop, boop. It's fine, valid. I will kiss them too, right? Yeah. Thank you. This is very correct. Oh, Split Fiction. Very nice. Hell yeah. Hope it went well, or at least had sufficiently amusing chaos. Hey, welcome in, T-West. Boop. Always good. Good. We have been mostly yapping, but we're getting so close and, like, just barely kissing the end of 8C here. There's, we're having a lot of trouble at the end getting the tech to go well, but if there's a Vim and a Sim, there's chaos. This seems very valid. So we're trying to pull off that kind of maneuver, doing the hyper, at the end, and we are just choking so hard on it. But we're hoping that we can pull that off. We've got like another hour today, so that hopefully we can get through that so we can finally do some farewell. So we're practicing, which is screwing us up. Sister recently got an idle game, however the one who actually got addicted to the game is you. Such is the life. That's on in the background. Hell yeah. Imagine if AI takes over but can't do anything to do with the color blue for some reason, like generate a blue sky and it makes it red. I mean, that would be an interesting limitation to it, but I suppose could be trained. You're just choking so hard on it. Alright, if this is... Oi! Sometimes the platform levels, you know, it just does you dirty, and there's nothing more you can do about it. I have apparently just not been speaking right today. Oh, well, thank you very much for the raid. I'm glad, and hopefully this will having the audience instead of performance anxiety, it will be performance enhancement. Wait, no. Oh, Norp Apolog? Yes. Is my eye speaking? Huh? Speaking perfectly. Rawr. I was trying to actually give that a good rawr, but I don't know. Don't have it in me right now, apparently. Alright. Thank you. Enjoy the background noise. Essie, because you know how much is my... asking for a friend how much my femboy roommate is. This sounds like some sort of very illegal transaction. Have a great night, thank you. And thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Johan roaring before GTA 6? I'm sorry, is there some sort of commitment that I've just broken? Yeah, I got... North Apolog is one. I need to revisit that. I got it when I was just kind of having a time and stuck in a hotel. It was actually... That would have been like a week before I started streaming. I was stuck in a blizzard in a hotel and very sad. So I got the North Apolog to try to dull my pain. And never really picked it back up. Like, I guess there's some negative associations there. Have I thought about hypering the first moving block? Well, that's, like, this one? Or you mean this one? Call me a swear because I cannot roll out the problems I have with matching time. I'm having a hard time processing that one. It's for a friend, I swear. Yeah, but even then, if it's for a friend, you simply wish to inflict that on them, I'm guessing. It's okay, Even. You could just say you like femboys. This is also fair. No judgment here. Recently, I got a drug garden for my Norps. Like, that's not even a joke. I'm literally growing weed in a garden and using it to boost them. I mean, that's just called, you know, good worker management, increasing the benefits package. Gonna leave again, me very tired? Alright, no worries. Thanks for popping in. Get some good rest. Nothing wrong with liking femboys. Exactly. What? Oh my god, I keep missing it. The literal first block in the rails. That one. Is that... Am I not hypering that? But yeah, I don't know. Like what you like. Wear it with pride. Bump, 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 bump. And there's fanboys. I was like, yeah, nothing wrong with liking conjunctions. That's what I'm saying is, I'm not worried about it. Zero judgment either way. You do you. I'll be your first friend. You're not only my first friend, not my only friend. You are my only first friend. Your other friend doesn't count. Like what you like until I talk about y'all's parents. Ooh, uh-oh. Nothing is safe, nothing is sacred. Your first friend was my brother. Or your brother, wait. I mixed the perspectives there. But OnlyFans? More like only friends. Aw. Hell yeah. Honestly, I feel like I'd be more down for OnlyFriends. Like, yeah, you know, you have someone go on and they just like actually wait, no, there's just literally streaming categories for that. It's like mukbang. I was going to say like, oh, you know, they sit down and they like have a meal and it's like POV, you're sitting across from them. Like, yeah, I don't know, I'd be kind of down for that. But maybe you want more of the like unhinged friendship content, so like, you know, little friend date going out for like some axe throwing. Friend date, but it's, you know, running from the cops. I don't know. There's some stuff. Try and give people the childhood experiences they missed out on. That's WhatsApp? Wait, what? Yeah, does anyone here have a problem with fanboys? If you do, you need to leave. This is a conjunction. Okay. What do you mean by conjunction? I assume I'm missing something here. Let me build an OnlyFriends. Hell yeah. You get Steam XP by spending money, as with many things that have bonus point reward kind of programs. For and nor, but or yet so. Okay, so it is parts of speech. Okay. That is what I was thinking, but wait, so what does that have to do with fanboys? I'm so confused. Oh, acronym Oh! That's actually kind of clever. I was like, but wait, what this? Okay, no, this makes so much more sense. Sense. Don't keep me in suspense. Boop, 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 boop. But yes, in that case, we absolutely support fanboys. Because you're I'm a for real. Boop. Boop. How do you prove what? What do you wish to prove? What do you need to prove, Avon? Oh. Prove that it's not for you? I mean, ultimately you can't, other than, like, actively having people surveil you that we can trust. Oh, that's actually kind of clever. Well, look. I'm out here used to Chess Battle Advanced, which, as funny as it is, it relies purely on simply being there and knowing the thing. It is an in-joke, which I assumed fanboys and conjunctions was, but no. It's just actually an acronym. It's clever. Fight to the death. Hell yeah. Chess Battle Advanced. Yes. I do like the raft battle royale idea though. Like, you know, just 3 streamers on a raft. Who survives at the end of the day? It is, you know, it's one of those ideas that does have kind of like, you know, high turnover So, you know, you would probably have to, like, do it as a bracket system. But, you know, like, it could work well. I should have... It's okay, we will pitch it to Tim next time, or we can also just, like, pitch it on Discord. Because, like, who wouldn't want to wake up to an invitation to, like, go die on a raft with people? Or, sorry, potentially survive on a raft with people. I think I need to grab the other side. Write it down. This is true. It is also... CBA is not in its peak form, but, like, that's... I feel like there are a lot of jokes like that, right? Where it's just sort of, they're taken out of their context. Yes, you gotta look at the positives. Exactly, yeah, you know, it's potential raft survival, not potential raft death. Because, you know, that's a 1 in 3 chance of survival, right? And, you know, isn't there that one wrestling promo? The Scott Steiner, question mark, that does the very strange math? What? Can I not survive? I mean, I feel like it's probably ultimately easier to not survive than it is to survive, but, like, up to you. You will survive. Hey, hey. But were you at first petrified? This is the real question. You will buy me that damn game? I mean, I'm really okay without it. One thing, you are able to reject a gift and refund it to sender. Wait, who's a person? I know that there are many people who are people. I'm not sure who is being referred to. Oh, if Chess Battle Advanced is a person or not. Gotcha. Yes, Chess Battle Advanced is an account that has never been here before today, and surely is not just Robert or something. Profile picture so scary. I'm guessing so scary. Boop. There we go. Surely not Robert or someone. Oh, I was not actually connected with it. Chat, we got a chess battler over here. I still think that, wow, why am I having issues here? What? Yeah, of course Pug still exists. Pug is eternal. I have a 2-month-old account. Buckler peon, yes. But, like, I think, personally, that, chess boxing is a good route for Chess Battle Advanced. Pug the dog? Yes, indeed. A very fluffy pug. Or the fluffy pug. But I forgot, right, it's an actual cat, the fluffy pug. But yes, we have a sentient pug in chat, of course. Who does very clever wordplay things with Baba Is You, and also just, like, significant troll stuff. It's quite fascinating, really. Oh, hey, welcome in, Impact. Yesterday I bottled my homemade mango cider. Ooh. How long has that been aging? Or, wait. Because, by bottling, I'm assuming you mean, like, you've allowed it to undergo the fermentation process. So, yeah, how long has that been sitting? Also, oh, how you doing, other than the excitement of finally getting to do that? A plushy pug, right? Pugs are already so huggable, so make them even fluffier? Amazing. I am the essence of chaos. In an adorable bundle. Exactly. We got a pug and a bomb acting like a cat. T West Cat, who his profile picture is a bomb, the thing from why am I blanking on one of the most popular video game franchises? Mario, there we go. How does a bomb act like a cat? I mean, I guess instead of ticking it purrs, maybe? Bob-omb. Okay, yes. Boop, 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 boop. Bomb-omb. Wait, is it Bob or Bomb? Mario, my friend. Bob the Bomb. Oh, isn't Bob the Builder? Can we have Bob the Bomb? That seems like it would be some sort of a explosive hit. Bob-omb, but it's a bomb. Okay. Bob from the Origami King game. CBA is a game that was going to be made by... Yes. but like I still want something to actually exist for it. Did not think that joke was funny, but it was silly. Yes. No. See, the beautiful thing is, if you don't actually worry about making people laugh, you're not afraid to take the shot with the joke. Gonna go lurk for a while, don't be 8C while I'm gone? Okay, quick. We have an option. We have the window of opportunity. We've got this. This is the run. You miss me already? No. But we're still here. Okay. We've got this. Essie's away. I'm actually vaguely nervous that this seems to be going well. Okay. Okay. Because I would actually feel quite bad. Okay, there we go. Phew. Okay. Didn't suddenly get too good. According to the instructions, I let it sit 14 days, which is long enough for the bubbler to have less than 1 bubble a minute. Okay, now I added a tiny bit more sugar and added it to the bottles before adding the cider and allowing the yeast to go another 10 days to finish fermenting and carbonate. Weird, I'm making glass bombs though. Yeah, that's, I will say the little bit of alcohol that I've made personally, I did in like 2-liter plastic bottles where I could let it outgas pretty easily, and that's why a lot of kits, they've got a, it's not quite a cork, but cork-like mechanism for easy degassing. You'll find out though, right? It's part of the experience, and hopefully, they're more likely to pop their top than actually break the bottles, right? It tastes delicious? Hell yeah. I always think I failed when I do well or fast on tests. Natural response. Oh yeah, I'm the kind of person that like has to check it like 3 or 4 times if I've got the time, because I'm like, if I did it this fast, something has gone very wrong. Don't know how a bomb and a dog look anything alike. I mean, you know, fuse, tail, I could see maybe something. Try hypering on the rail block. Okay. You keep saying that. This is the rail block, right? I'm doing that, am I not? I'm confused. What is repo? I'm unfamiliar with this. I am doing a hyper, okay, and I'm doing it on the correct block. It's just telling me to do it more. Okay. No, it's fine. I'm just like, am I not doing it? Just do it better? Okay. All right. I'm also clueless. It's a funny horror game with funny guys. I saw Markiplier play it once, I think. Oh, okay. Well, I will look into that. I do have a little bit of game budget. Ellie just knows it's horror game. Gotcha. Whoop. 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 Oh, so there is something that I could probably be doing better? Uh-oh. Hello, guys. I'm Markiplier. But I'm not. Okay. Bam. 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 Oh! Yeah, no, that was too close. When you talk in the game, the character moves at silly mouth? Aw, hell yeah. Where you have to go through a world after humans are all dead and collect stuff for a person who only talks to you in emojis. Oh, that sounds amazing. So it's another, the game Lethal Company like. There we go. Something in that sort of vibe. I'm actually a bit in love with Markiplier. Markiplier does seem like a very handsome man. With a very good sense of humor. Guess what you're going to buy me? You are going to buy me 1/3 of the land in Zimbabwe. Am I correct? If not, I would settle for Plow. You know, it's a little smaller, but it's some pretty prime real estate as long as it doesn't go underwater. Only 10 euros, so not much more or less in dollars? Okay. This is doable. This is something that I would be down for and interested in. It is a lot of money, but it's also something where if you are making money and budget it, as with many things, like, a little bit of money adds up and can be a lot of money. So, make sure that you know how much you're comfortable spending in a month. It may be nothing compared to games nowadays. I typically only buy stuff on sale, and a lot of the stuff I'm getting is in like the $5 to $10 range when it's on sale. But which name I won't even say because it might get me banned. I think I'm good. I'm not hypering on that. Okay. What is hypering? Because I thought that was hypering. Whoa. I mean, with the jobs I'm working, it went a whole lot faster. Oh, okay. But like with the jobs I'm working, you know, that is equivalent to probably like 45 minutes of work, somewhere in there, after taxes. So, you know, like, I put in that context. But on top of that, like, you know, I work a fair number of hours. I've got a base, I think I'm trying to budget around like $25 a month for games, which every major Steam sale should give me about like 75 to play with. So here's more than an hour of work, I think. Well, I mean, it depends on your job, right? Because like I'm fortunately above minimum wage right now. But yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm nowhere near what I would consider like a professional wage, though. Turns out stringing together 2 part-time jobs so that you can afford trying to get into your career, not the best for money making, but you do what you gotta do. Check Discord. We'll try. Has a fan account on Twitter that only posts, "It's been 10 days since Markiplier's been in the hospital." Oh, because he's in the hospital so often? Yeah. Okay. Cat Oh my god. That's so cute. That is, it's like Bongo Cat Johan. That's adorable. That was very important. Thank you, thank you. Whatever I'm doing is giving the speed of a super. Okay, because I'm jumping on it, and then I'm doing the jump and dash at the same time. Thank you for the backflip. Welcome in, Silver. How's it going? Yeah. Reading my message twice and no! Yes, I'm not gonna repeat it. No, people think I'm in a... No, I'm sorry. There's a lot that's hip-hop happening. Chat, when is Market Buyer gonna rob a bank? Oh, gotcha. I don't know. I could see that being in a simulator game, but... I'm not crouching? Oh. Tim wants to... Whoa! Okay, so that's a hyper. Gotcha. Tim wants to play Repo too? Okay. Then we can make this happen. I will try and ping folks and see if we can organize a time. Unfortunately, man, my schedule is so weird because of retail, but hell yeah, absolutely, Silver. I will admit that's part of why I was like, man, if I could figure out how to mod March for multiplayer, I think that would be super sick. But absolutely, I would love to play a multiplayer game with you. That's why I keep dying at the end? Is that really it? No! And that, because it's giving me more height? No! Okay. Alright. Hey, thank you for being here. Bleh. Wow. I said that fine, and then brain. Thank you for being here, T-West. I wish you luck with whatever you're popping out for. But thank you for being here. It was fun. Think it would be funny I'm bad with scary games? Oh yeah, I mean, there weren't a whole lot of folks that watched when Tim and I did Phasmophobia, but those who did would know that Panic was strong. I too am a wimpy little baby who is terrified and will throw people under the bus for my own survival. Okay, on it? Alright. Exciting! It's funny to watch? Yes. Exactly. It's entertaining to watch people wimp out. This Johan character is using the more forgettable tech instead of the intended one, but but super makes sense. Where's Avon? Think he's up to no good? Is Avon ever up to good? They are, I think, always having some sort of scheme. Hypers are for distance only. Okay. Super too tall. No. No. Okay. Bleh. Wah. You know why? It's because I'm pressing up and to the right so that I'm getting more height and distance. Yep, I'm never up to good. Exactly. But we enjoy you anyways. Currently buying my femboy roommate. Now you're making me? For me, actually? Wait, what? You're making me. In what way? I am already made. I am already complete. Am I getting Frankensteined? And yes, I say Frankenstein, implying that Avon is the doctor, not Frankenstein as the monster. Because I know my classics somewhat. Yeah. I'll see. Oh, that's so much more menacing. Okay. Oh, God. I read making is mating. I'm mating you? Oh, dear. For the record, Johann is not particularly breedable. That has been all. Have a nice day. You can probably just do downright dash and jump at the same time. Yep, that's mostly what I'm doing. It's sometimes being a little goofy, but I even bought a toilet game. Uh-oh. How would I know? I mean, this is fair. If you try hard enough, I suppose everyone is. But, you know, that has not been something particularly on the market, in either direction. Oh, you should draw Johann as a femboy? I mean, I suppose the ink can take on whatever form. An ink boy. Yeah. Oh my god, Johann is like an old like black and white ink drawn cartoon. Hell yeah. Not submissive, not breedable. Yep. Truly a shame. The ink blob is too free-spirited. Does not submit. Inky stinky. No. Yeah. That should be super fun. Yeah. Oh no. Bump. Bump, bump, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Come on, we can do this. We've got this. I believe. For a few minutes because someone came to fix the toilet. I don't understand how this topic was reached. Because a few jokes made in chat have swerved, and we were establishing some truths. Don't worry, no one does. Also fair. I mean, fair enough. You know the kind of breeding I'm into? Agricultural. Let's get some really cool, naturally bred new strains of apple. Truth or dare, let's go. Uh-oh. Thank you for the flip. Honestly, though, like, apples, very neat. I got very into Gregor Mendel as a wee little meat han. I liked peas. Bruh, what a sentence. I mean, come on, agriculture's super neat. You gotta thank the farmers for your apples. I know one way to make Han angry. There's several ways. You know what kind of reading I'm into is a great way to start a sentence. Fair enough. Fair enough. But, oh yeah, I don't know. Like, just the history of how we've gotten to, like, modern produce is super neat to me. I do also really appreciate, I've heard a number of people, like, get grumpy about, like, genetically engineered or genetically modified, agriculture. I'm like, you know, I think there's a certain amount of, it's fair to question new technology, right? It is still relatively new. But at the same time, a lot of them are like, but, you know, it's against nature and whatnot. It's like, man, if you think that farmers have not been doing the same thing but less precisely for centuries, if not thousands of years, like, what do you think intentionally crossbreeding certain plants is? Which I think is part of why I've always been interested in that. It's like, you know, it's... the crops we eat today are products that have been manufactured over a very long time, which is super cool. Why is the Hello Kitty Island game 32 euros? Damn, that seems expensive. And the answer is probably branding, and because people will pay that price. Whee! Yeah. Oh, we could have actually gone to the second one, but I chickened out. There we go. Doing some nice skips. Like Skippy John Jones. Yeah. Okay. We're trying to get too fancy. You broke? You broke what? A chair? A table? Our minds? Your bank account? The laws of reality? A bone. Your bone? Someone else's bone? I have personally never broken a bone. I do at this point think I may have sprained my ankle a few years back. But while I've never directly broken someone else's bone, I was part of why someone's bone became broken. Broke my bank account when I saw plane tickets price. Oh god, yeah. I have to fly somewhere for a wedding here in about a month's time, which I've already got the tickets, but that was yeah. It makes me sad, not to mention the housing costs. You're making some satisfying UI navigation sounds? Hell yeah. Next up, Johan is going to start doing ultras. Will I? Will I, though? What terrible things have been unleashed? I see nothing new in the Discord other than you sending a broken heart, Avon. But yeah, no, so while I have never actually broken someone's bone, I was being chased as a wee little meathon on the playground. And, ultrasounds? Pregnant? You certainly have a one-track mind there, Jamie, and, you know, I respect it. But yeah, no, there was a kid playing, like, a game of tag, and, they were chasing me, and I jumped down off a fairly tall piece of play equipment to get away from them. And I understood the concept of rolling. Okay, focus on... No! Damn it. I understood the concept of, like, crouching to take up some of the impact and rolling so that it wasn't just me eating the impact. This young child, who was 6 or 7, did not understand this concept and jumped down and, like, Hulk power smashed the ground and then just stayed there? Not moving? I went, you okay? I thought it might be a ploy. No, just had straight up absolutely shattered their forearm. Which, oh boy. So that is the closest I've come to breaking someone's arm. I know 3 types of Ultra. Ultra by Changbin, Ultra Monsters, and Ultra Sounds. Isn't there a brand of beer? Oh god, is it Michelob? Michelob Ultra? Isn't that a thing? And what about Project MK Ultra? US government getting a little goofy with LSD? There's a lot of Ultras. Oh, fun fact, 2 weeks from today, April 30th, is the day I first joined in Johan's stream. Oh! That's super sick! The Followversary. Oh, that's... wow. God damn! We've been doing this a while. That's exciting. Now check the Discord? We'll see. We will see. Pugiversary. Yeah. Doubt this works here, but okay. Follow age? No. Okay. Let me see. There might be that might be something that I can do in Nightbot. We'll see about that. Nightbot or StreamerBot might be able to do it. Well, yep, that sure. Is anyone else getting like Homer Simpson from this? Is that just me? I'm getting Homer Simpson from this. I'm delighted. Thank you. I appreciate it. But damn. But I can see the muscles. Like half my brain is Homer Simpson, the other half of my brain is like actually like flexing Han coming out of the pot. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad that's not just me. But yeah, I mean, like, man, if I had those muscles, I probably could pull off the like shaved head look. Follower since July 2nd. Damn. Johan Simpson. Okay. Oh, wait, so, oh yeah, and I should be able to look at you guys, right? Yeah, March 22nd. Oh, damn. We have passed the Nobiversary. Exciting. Oh, fascinating. So I have my computer's local time set to PST. So it's pulling it based off of local time. That's super interesting. Huh. PTSD? Yes, of course. Yeah, this entire time zone, man, has been having it rough. I gave my... Or wait, did I actually say PTSD? Hold up. No. PST. Pacific Standard Time. Or I guess PDT. It flip-flops because a lot of the time zone uses the daylight savings time, and it's awful miserable. But, I mean, look, the things I have done on this computer, man, like, trying to get it to run some of the virtual machines I have, I would understand if it had, just recurring terrible thoughts. Yeah. Whoa. But thank you very much, Avon. Next in line, Ink Boy. Ink Boy and Lava Girl. That's our way through. You're a computerman. What did I make my computer see? No, it's what I made my computer do. Thank you very much. I made it I gave it some very tough projects. That would be a lot. Ink Boy and Lava Chicken? Hell yeah. A Lava Chicken sounds actually really great because then you don't have to do like any sort of fancy cooking for it, right? So tired, OMG, in 6.5 hours of therapy. You're gonna jump? Wait. Wait a moment. Jump for joy, of course. What did I make my computer do? I had it running like 3 virtual machines at once, man. It's not okay. I was trying to figure out how to get them to do networking between each other for reasons. I was trying to test applications. I know. It's truly, truly, truly heinous. And the number of tabs I have, like, I don't want to show you my personal browser because I do have, like, personal identifiable information in it, but considering how memory hungry Chrome is, I'm probably committing several forms of violence against my computer by leaving those tabs open. Hi Uno Weirdos. For the longest time I read Follow Age. Yeah, no, I always thought it was Follow Age as well. But yeah, Follow Age. No, but it took me a very long time because I never understood what it was. I would occasionally see it in like people's stream recordings. If you jump, don't jump from something high. Yeah, just like a cute little stairway. So that's like you get the cute little spring break, summer vacation jump photo. The delivery of memes in Spanish still has a lot to desire. Still, hearing Steve say Flint and Steel in Spanish was truly an experience. Uh-oh. Cute little stairway. Yeah. Are we there yet? I'm trying. Like, don't die. It makes you dead. True. Truly sage advice. I think we should actually just have that engraved in more places. I would be in favor of making it a mandatory requirement that stone maces carve don't die, then you're dead. Just on any bridge that they're concerned about. It's like, some bridges will have like a little sign, right? To just like, put it right in the stone. Don't die, it isn't healthy. Yeah, did you know that death increases your risk of death by approximately 100%? It's truly one of the biggest factors that can impact your long-term health. Yeah, the number one cause of death is dying. Exactly. Not very good. It goes way too fast and you cannot take things in at all. Our way. I did an ultra? Did I do an ultra? You got blessed. Yay! How did I ultra? Am I now one of the men who stare at goats? Boop, 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 boop. Why? I promise I did not actually jump there. That was the controller. Alright! Get some good sleep, Ollie. Thank you very much for hanging out, and I wish you the best of luck at the therapy session tomorrow. Sending you much Johan support and energy to power through. Stare at goats? Do you have to be a man for that? No, you don't have to be a man for that, but there are the men who stare at goats, trying to awaken their latent psychic powers, so, you know. You can also be a woman who stares at goats. There's just not, I believe, currently a society, but that just means it's ripe for the making. Yeah, absolutely. Bye. Confusing wave dashes and ultras again? Not a clue. Jumped off the moving block and dashed down right. Oh. And that's an ultra? Boop, boop, boop. Bump, 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 bump. I want to start a group with women staring at goats? Hell yeah. Honestly, majorly approve. Because, you know, it's a real shame that's been such a male-dominated field, and I think we should, you know, get more women into goat staring. I would love to see that as, like, instead of a STEM initiative proposal, it's like, nah. Women in STEM? Tired. Women staring at goats? Wired. I can join as a special guest? Hell yes! Alright. Goat staring superstar. That's an ultra? Interesting. I'm unreasonably excited about getting to be part of the special goat staring club. I hope we figure out how to make them faint. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe a little limited if we can only do it to goats, but like, that just means that we need to buy goats to like keep around. Wait, Tim's petting zoo. Does Tim have goats already? Like, are we set up? Can we just ask Tim to stare at their goats? Hello guys, this week's special goat star is Johan. Yes. And then I stroll out, flaunting it in my nice shiny new pot. There's literally no way I did an ultra? Johan, 1 or 2 tails? Just answer, no questions asked. How many tails? I think 1 tail. I think 2 is just blatantly greedy. There's goats at the petting zoo, yes! Bam! We already have it set up. This is amazing. I very much wonder how this would affect Tim's work experience. It's like, so do you know these people that just started showing up and staring at the goats? No. They said that they were here with you. Yes? A while back, I was talking to ChatGPT about making up fake novels, and it came up with this gem. The house that forgot it was haunted. A family moves into a house that once had ghosts, but the spirits seem to have disappeared? Or have they? Okay, yeah, that's pretty fantastic. Especially if, like, the family moves in. What if it's one of those families that's, like, very interested in ghosts and, like, buys the house because they think they can get some, like, supernatural tourism out of it? but the ghosts have left, but maybe there's like 1 or 2 left that are like very chill and just trying to coast out their afterlife. I mean, Tim did tell me I was allowed to come pet a goat, so, you know, bringing my group. Yeah, exactly. No, that. Hell yeah. So, goat staring group is on. Amazing. Seen people reverse wave dash, ceiling pop, and corner jump by accident. Ultras aren't impossible. I was like, what is that title even? How does the house forget? It's haunted, but it did inspire me to come up with the title Unhaunted House, which I quite like. Yeah, because it is no longer haunted. And it opens you up to the sequel. It writes itself The Rehaunted House. And then The Re-Unhaunted House, and then, I don't know, Dawn of the Planet of the Unhaunted House, and you just go from there. But no, Unhaunted House, that's very slick. I will say, I was also thinking, like, I thought the twist at the beginning of that was you were going to say the house could forget it was haunted by the house itself being, like, a haunted spirit. The house itself is possessed, but it just kind of forgot that wasn't normal. But that seems like even more heavily cheesy comedy. Unhaunted House 2, Electric Boogaloo. I had some friends who, in high school, were taking a standardized test. Like, one that was very big, very important. That was testing reading comprehension. And it, honest to God, had an article that they had to read and answer questions about that was talking about Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo, where that comes from. And I do not for the life of me understand how they were able to not laugh. You have to be dead to haunt a house? I want to volunteer? I mean, like, you can be part of a, you know, like, a children's fair haunted house, right? But I guess you could volunteer in other ways, but as you said, that is a somewhat permanent career decision, you know? A boo bungalow. Haunted Inc. I mean, that is basically what I am, I suppose. No. I went too early. Yeah, but we don't have those here? Oh, really? Well, again, that just seems like it's ripe for the making. I mean, you're already getting together a group of people that's happy to stand around staring at goats. So, like, you know, get them to dress up in some, like, kind of freaky little robes, and then, you know, erect a tent, remove the goats, or, I don't know, get a goat for on the go, you know, goat for home. And then, after that, just charge admission. Yes, I like the way you think. Thank you, thank you. I am nothing if not a problem solver. Johan's haunted. Yo haunted. Johan spooks things. Johan is spooked by things. Okay. Whoa. Man, now that we actually have remembered how to hyper, I so desperately want to get one more in. Have to leave. Please do beat 8C. I want to. I'm trying. Problem solver? Ready for the next 30 ones? Wait a moment. Uh-oh. I guess. What can I solve for you? No, not the super. Okay. I thought this was going to be so much easier than 7C. And in fairness, it hasn't taken as long, but... Nobo BRB, your chances of 8C are over, Johan, I'm sorry. That may be the case. At least we've had some good yapping, and we get to try again tomorrow, which is very rare. It's the Johan Problem Helpline again. Exactly. Hello, and welcome to the Johan Helpline. You've reached the Johan speaking. You have the additional benefit of approximately 12 viewers in the stream, who are also all expert peer problem solvers. What can I help you with today? Not a problem, but you know, why is the number math spelled with letters? Why is number math, filled with letters? Good question. You know, because unfortunately, someone long ago decided that symbols were actually just like abstract concepts that mapped onto things to represent them, so that you could use letters interchangeably with numbers in certain circumstances. But if that is something you have a problem with, you may have difficulty getting your papers published or understood by the rest of the mathematical or scientific community, but symbols don't have any intrinsic meaning, and therefore you can just make up whatever symbol you want. So, not enough numbers? Make up your own numbers and call them as such. Or you can even just replace all of those letters acting as variables with little pictures of the thing you want them to represent, or something entirely unrelated. Think that lambda is a terrible thing for representing wavelength? Too bad, now it's a house. Think that mu is bad for coefficient of friction? Write down something that you think has a lot of friction. There's any number of things that you can use in their place. Problem solved. Also, why did I join math? Now that's a whole different question. Societal expectations that you be able to perform basic things like being able to handle money. Very frustrating. I equals di over dt? Oh, wait, no, why did exclamation point join math? I'm such a fool. Because factorials are powerful and neat, and that is one that I don't think is a problem. Yeah, exclamation point. No. This is fair. Whenever you use the Johan problem helpline, there's a chance you get Rohan. He makes your problems worse, yeah. If you're the second caller, you get Rohan. But yeah, no, it's because factorials are very neat and even bigger growth than exponents, and they're just kind of there to make you feel small. So, get with the program. Oh, it won't send? Sad. Sometimes the file is too powerful. I will say, Johan Helpline is reminding me, I had a friend in college who would sometimes oversleep because depression sparkles. Definitely not something I myself ever did, but because they were having that difficulty, I asked legitimately if they wanted wake-up calls for certain times. So I set an alarm and would wake up often earlier than I needed to, but for them. And I did a little research. I have not ever done, like, phone service. I haven't worked in a hotel, but I found a couple of training videos from a few different hotels and used an amalgamation of them to get, like, a wake-up call script together. And it was magnifique. Perfecto. It was great. I commit. Make me feel small? While all my friends are taller, so I already do. God, that's a mood. That's a mood. Both mathematicians and programmers agree that 0 factorial equals 1. Yeah. Is there anyone that doesn't? Yeah, no, Discord size limits can be quite frustrating. Oh, does not. Oh, right. Does not. Do you know my biggest problem with that, Essie? Is I could, yeah, no, that's not, I just literally could not mentally split that out because I'm like, but spaces. But languages don't need spaces. I just always put spaces in my conditionals? Is that a conditional? Condition, I guess? I don't know. I like the spaces. In Lua, oh, it's or is that the tilde? I feel like I've seen that called a tilde, and I'm not actually 100% sure as soon as I said that out loud, but squiggly line equals. That makes sense. Look at my fancy not equals. Oh my. Or literally, not 0 is equal to 1. Or not 0 does equal 1. Or is equal to 1. I don't know actually how to say the double equals, but the comparator. Boop. I do recall in one of my college classes, so college computer science, me as a freshman, first year, have not taken any of these classes, just have my high school knowledge and what I did as basic projects, was taking one that was something you were supposed to take third year, and there was someone who was writing a Java program and was trying to check if a variable was equal to a particular number using a single equal sign. They were assigning in the condition and did not understand, and it hurt. Tell Discord to hurry up, please. One moment. We'll give it a good, thorough talking to here. But first, we must focus on. No, I think I'm too far ahead. No. Okay. No. 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 Oh. Got some fool's gift sub. Hell yeah. Okay. Discord, you're being slow, man. You've got generally good service, but you've been weird on my Chromebook lately. My phone, I don't even want to look at. And now you're being slow for poor Avon. Chop chop. I know that you are a free service that I'm paying nothing for and have gotten so much use out of, but just too slow. Nah, 0 is not equal 1 evaluates to true. 0, not 0 equals 1 is false. Really? Because the 0 comparison 1 should be false, and then not should make it true, right? Or does the not do just not do anything? Okay, we've got about 8 minutes. We can do this, I believe. Okay, come on, come on. Bump, bump, bump. I don't know. This is going to sound bad, but I don't know the D things that Essie is doing. Oh, okay. Can we? Oh my God! Did we actually save that? Okay. Okay. Oh, it is a derivative. I was thinking it might be. It's been a while since I've done them. It sent? Hell yeah. Oh, I needed to wait longer there. No. Not 0 evaluates to false in Lua. Huh. Fascinating. So we will take a look at that at the end of the stream. Man. Oh, that's so painful how close that was. Like we finally figured out hyper, and now we're just not getting there. So not 0 equals 1 is like saying false is equal. Oh, so it have So it's evaluating the not bit first. Gotcha. So we were adding the parentheses mentally. That makes sense. I do like the little face that has been sent. Looks like it has a very distinguished mustache. Your combining characters didn't combine? Oh no! Still looks adorable, but... Ink Boy, maybe tomorrow? Dun dun dun. No, 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 no! I took a fraction of a second too long there. Why can I not just get it all together? And when I do get it all together, I've slightly changed my pathing so it's not quite right either. Yeah, combining characters are a very cool concept, but I have found to be often inconsistent at best. I believe that not 0 is in fact true? Oh, because 0 is being treated at... I'm assuming that 0 is being treated as false, so then not false evaluates to true. Yeah. That makes sense. Boop. Oh, no. Oh, we're doomed. Thank you for the hydrate. All right. We've got this. That's really not helping now, is it? We've got this. Immediately fails. No. Aggressive humming noise. Okay. Bam. Bam. Bum 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 bum. Made it sad? Aw. Sad Han is very sad. Whew! No, because I used the dash to rescue myself, and I probably didn't even need to. The tilt. When Johann... Man. Johann starting to tilt. Quite literally. We are representing the tilt. Okay. We got this. Tilt on, tilt on. Which I guess could be read as Tilthin, which feels like a very mean name to give to a child, but I'm sure that someone somewhere out there has named their child Tilthin. Okay. Bam. Bam. We go, we go, we go. We got this. Okay. Nope. Oh, yeah. God. Mobile voice chat is evil. Here's something fun. Not nil is equal to true, but also nil equals false equals... Wait. So not nil equals true, and that evaluates to true, but also nil is equal... If nil... So nil... So nil is not false, but not nil is true? Fascinating. The leaning Johann of Pisa. Yes. Anyone want to drop a rock and a feather off me? I guess it was 2 rocks, right? So, not nil is true, but nil is not false. Yeah. That certainly is goofy. Well, now that I know what that is, Essie, I think your work's starting to get derivative. Crash. Surely no one has made that joke before. Yeah, not nil equals true. Kind of implies nil is false, but apparently not. Weird. Boop. Okay. Come on. Come on, Han. Okay. I really hope I got the timing okay. No! I think the timing was even fine, but I clipped the corner. For a day? A day is 6 hours? Yes, I'm aware. We will look at that at the end. I'm trying so desperately to get at least one attempt at the hypermore. Okay. Focus. Ah, for you it's a whole day. I see. Or a new day. Gah! Okay. Lets you check if a variable has not been set or was explicitly set to false, although I don't know what practical use that has. Oh yes, we can check the total Celeste time, and then subtract, I believe, half an hour for the first Celeste that I did before I was a streamer. Before I was popular. Okay. Bump, 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 bump. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. 445 hours? I would guess probably somewhere around 200, but maybe I'm underestimating. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. We're part of a team here, right, chat? Right? I benefit from your knowledge. so everything must be awesome. Okay. We can do this. I really don't... If I don't do it this stream, I'm gonna have to bring out the 8-Han next stream, I feel like. And like, that's using so many forbidden magics. That takes a toll on a person. Takes a toll on a blob, you know? Okay. Sihonlance. Okay, so I can't just blame talking. Ah, no. Okay. Okay. Lava sandwich, please. I don't want to be the meat between the lava buns. That seems like a great way to get absolutely scorched. For like 6 hours? Uh-huh. A whole 6 hours. So much time playing Celeste. Surely he must be a pro by now. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 No. We love when the stream just devolves into sad whimpering. Oh god. Okay. Is it time for the classic? Is it time for the classic 5 more? Well hey, we got more attempts today, and critically, we finally figured out that I was attempting to do the wrong thing. No, Johan is Pad, a professional at dying? Yes. A Johan Pod? Am I a Padawan? Do I still learn? Umpteenth time's the charm. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Kevin? I trust in your war. Save me, Kevin. Save me. I dashed before I hit the dash crystal, so... Oh. But surely the win is right around the corner. Oh, man. Man. That's painful. Love that the mic cuts out when I scream. As I've got it set up so that if I'm getting like loud, it tries to filter it out, and it takes a second to apply. So, you know, I have actually noticed, like, when I do the bye, the little drop you hear is not actually my voice dropping down. That's the filter going, oh, that's pretty sustained and loud. I don't know if we can have such a loud goodbye there. Make it super loud? But why? I don't want to deafen people too much. We've already discovered that I'm able to yell all the way to the Netherlands, right? I'm, yes. I'm, what? Wait, I know. Okay. This is my last-ditch effort. We tried being true to ourselves about being on tilt. But now, when everything looks bad. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to get a change of perspective. So, we're going to look at things from a new perspective, and this is going to help us. This is going to make everything work. If your world feels upside down, you just gotta be upside down too. And then everything will look all right again. Motivation, Han. Motivation. It's okay. It's okay. Because that was like falling into the lava, right? Because we're still adapting to the new perspective. Look what you've done. You're deaf now? Upside down, Han. We can do this. We can do this. We've got this. Now that we're upside down, died at the top. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. We can do it. What mind is there to lose? That's what I finally realized. No! Okay, not sure if I made that clear before. If you have loop, if a then print hello end, it will print hello for any truthy value of a, so it won't run if it's false or nil, yes. But if a is not equal to nil, then print hello and it will print hello if it has any value at all, including false. Oh, gotcha, interesting. Oh yes, no, it certainly was, but that's because a fresh perspective will save us, right? Right? It's given me a slightly new lease on life. We're pushing it a little, but I want this. I want this to happen. No! It's fine. It's fine. We're the new Han. Motivation, go. I should come up with motivational quotes. Just barely skating by there. It's okay, see? We're flying. But yes, as Pug's saying, now that we're upside down, the ceiling is now the floor for our deaths. Oh, on. Okay, there we go. I got my hand in a really weird position there. Like, I had moved my thumb up, trying to make sure I could hit things well, but... Okay. That's one. Damn. That's two. Oh. This is three. Nope. Man. No. Four. No! Oh, the bumpers, man. Okay, this is five. Pain! But it ain't happening today. We tried. We figured out hyper, we got more attempts, but this is becoming another 7C. But we'll get it tomorrow because we have tomorrow. And so having another time, I'm a little worried about JavaScript null, but yeah, I'm a little worried about that one. But we made some progress in our understanding of it, and we got more attempts. So I believe we'll be able to do it. It's a PNG. Still worrisome. Oh, okay. So null is exactly 0, false. Null is greater than 0, false. Null is greater than or equal to 0, true. Okay. No, that makes sense though, right? Because it's null is 0. Oh, no, but it's not exactly. Oh, wait, yeah, hold up. Because it's not exactly equal to 0. That's strange. But so its value is equivalent to 0, but hydration, thank you. All right. Le Horde of Dissing. Wait a moment. Orbhan, lovely. Forget this pot, go enjoy life. Aww. No! Oh, the pot is so sad. But that's adorable. The little heart tail as well. That's actually really cute. Aw, with the little flower as well. Very cute. Absolutely. Sure, we'll also fire the Orbhan. You look very questioning, but that's very cute. Thank you, Avon. Yes, how much Celeste time? So okay, first let's see. Wait. I still love that it's the Canadian flag for English. Hell yeah. So, yeah, this run. So this file has 100 and almost 15 hours put into it of actual like game time. So we're still a ways off, but that's impressive. What if I flip while being upside down? I believe it would still work. It would just, yeah, I think that would work. I mean, we can try it. Boop. Flip. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, no, that's right, because it is a fixed position for them. So it's setting it to the position rather than relative. That makes sense. He's gone. Flipping off screen. Woo! I'm out of here. But I am curious because like also time spent in menu yapping and whatnot. The library. Celeste says I have 123 hours total. All right. Wait, you were in the pick? Oh, it's no, I didn't pick up on that. Very cute. The little surprise. Very nice. Alrighty. Well, hopefully next time we can do it. Hopefully next time. Anyone that we want to keep this train going with? Shifu is still doing apartment hunting and whatnot. Any recommendations? I'll give it a little bit. But yeah, this has been fun. I'm excited that we actually get to stream again tomorrow. I'm trying to think of the last time we've gotten to stream 2 days in a row. But I've got I do work tomorrow, but it's another one of my like night shift closing shifts, so hey, welcome in, Marcus Marculia. We're actually just wrapping up. But good to see you. Hope things are well. Not seeing any suggestions for who to raid out to. But we will actually be back tomorrow, Marcus. So another 1 to 3. Yeah, raid myself. Buy ham? Yes, of course. The Yo Ham, Joe Ham. But yeah, thank you for showing up. Thank everyone for showing up. This has been lovely, as always. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm gonna try and knock out oh, that was my neck. That should not pop that much, but I'm gonna try and knock out some pre-records to make sure that next week we also have some of that stuff. But in the meantime, enjoy the Lingo 2 demo coming out tonight and another episode of Unpacking on Friday. True, Nobo hasn't come back and we haven't beaten 8C. This is how it works. Alright. Thank y'all. Go out, do great things, take care of yourselves. But for now, I must bid you adieu. Bye. Oh, the work was fun, but the wages low. Leave her, Johann, leave her. I guess it's time for us to go, and it's time for us to leave her.